Hello and welcome to English with Jimmy. And today we are going to talk about time, phrases and idioms that uses the word time. We start with once upon a time. I think most of you probably know that word, okay? Yes. Once upon a time, when you're starting a story, there was an old farmer and so on, okay? You start telling a story. Time is up. You hear that one when you taking an exam and it's the time is up. Please hand in your exam papers. Okay. Time and time again, which means many times. Time and time again, you could hear it from your mommy probably. I told you to tidy up your room. Okay, good. On time means as planned. The plane arrived on time, as planned. In time, which is different from on time, means at the last moment. I caught the train in time, which just about before it started leaving the station, he caught the train. All in good time means when the appropriate moment arrives, okay? Don't worry, you will get your promotion all in good time, okay? When the circumstances are suited or suitable, all right? Good. Time after time means the repeated thing, okay? Again, it happened to many patients time after time. A doctor talking in a hospital or a nurse or something like that about a certain illness or whatever, okay? It happened to many patients time after time. There's a song actually, Time After Time. Yes, okay. Yes, Cyndi Lauper. Yes, that's right, Cyndi Lauper. Time after time. Okay, move on. About time. It means that something, okay, is happening now or about to happen, should have happened earlier, okay? It's about time, okay? He bears the responsibility, like someone is grown up a little bit, a child, he became a nice young man. It's about time that he starts like working and carrying the responsibility, his own responsibility, supporting himself. About time. Just in time is like before the deadline again, okay? The spare parts arrived just in time to fix the car before the owner came to take it back. Yes, its owner came to take it back. Time will tell. It means the truth will come out at some time in the future. Okay, time will tell if he's right. Okay. In the meantime, the new computers won't arrive until next week. In the meantime, we'll use the old ones, okay? So you use the old computers, okay, until the new computers arrive. So that means in the meantime. Okay, good. Bad timing. It was bad timing. The electricity was cut off when I was doing my homework, okay? So while he was doing the homework, the electricity was cut off. That's bad timing. It's just, or someone could arrive to visit someone at a bad timing. He wasn't ready or expecting him or not like so bad timing is when something happened at the wrong time, not suitable for the person who's talking about it, okay? It's bad timing. Take your time means no rush or no hurry, okay? Don't hurry. Take your time if you are planning to buy a new house. Yes, you should take your time and plan it carefully so you buy a good house. It's time, okay? The time has come, okay? That's what it means, it's time. So it's almost 1:30 a.m. Okay, it's time we went home. Someone at the party, and it's about 1:30 in the morning. So it's time we went home. They should have gone home because it's too late. We have all the time in the world. I remember that song from a James Bond film, I think. Yes, it was in one of the James Bond films. Okay. Free time on his hand, or in her hand, someone who's got plenty of time. So after retiring from work, I have all the time in the world to enjoy myself. Yes, to enjoy myself. But sometimes we say myself when you're talking in slang. Okay, so I have all the time in the world. Lots of time. Lots of time, especially enough to do something fully or well. So don't hurry. You have lots of time to finish it. So if you're doing some work, okay, polishing a table or I don't know, whatever, you still have plenty of time to do it. That's what it is, okay? Lots of time. Good timing is the opposite of bad timing. So it's good timing that you applied for the job today. Our foreman just handed in his notice. So he applied for a job while someone is already quitting the same job that he's applying for. Okay, so he's got a vacancy and he can a vacant place, and hopefully he will get it. A good timing. Save time, finding shortcuts that will allow a task to be completed quickly. To save time, we flew to the meeting. Okay, so they took the aeroplane rather than the train or driving. Precious time, okay? Valuable time. He was terminally ill. Poor soul. He's got like an illness and he knows he's no recovery. He's dying. So he was terminally ill with precious time left to spend with his family, which is when you know that your days on earth are numbered, you try to enjoy the last few days in your life or whatever time you have left with your family and your friends, okay, before you die. Precious time. Time is on our side. Time is on our side. This expression is used when one has plenty of time to accomplish a goal. Okay, the enemy is surrounded. The enemy is surrounded. So time is on our side. He can only grow weaker while we grow stronger. Okay, so you have time to build your strengths while the enemy is surrounded. And obviously, the enemy, if he's surrounded besieged in a castle or something, there's no food and there's no water, he's getting weaker. Okay, while you are surrounding him and you're going to getting stronger with more supplies. So time is on your side. You're getting stronger. That's true. A stitch in time saves 9. Okay, stitch in time saves 9, and we should add here stitches. Okay. So you can do one stitch and save yourself lots of problems later, okay? So fix a small problem before it gets bigger, okay? You should fix the tap leak now before it causes more damage. Remember, a stitch in time saves 9, so you don't have to do 9 stitches. I just have one stitch now and it will be over, solve the problem quickly, nip it in the bud, that's what you call it. Just start it, finish it now and it won't happen again. Save yourself a great deal of hassle and plenty of work. Against the clock. It's when you are rushing to get something completed in a small amount of time. So she was working against the clock to get her report published before the new edition of the newspaper. Okay, yes, that's against the clock. Time is money, which is true. Time is precious. Okay, so let us finish the work, guys. Time is money. We must deliver the goods on time. Because every second you work or every hour you work, you're producing something, and obviously that means money, profit. Okay. At a set time means doing something at a specific time that has been agreed upon. Okay, at a set time. They agreed to meet at a set time so that they can finish the deal. Very good. In the nick of time means at the last moment, okay? we caught the flight in the nick of time, which means just at the last moment, okay? In the nick of time. Wasting time means spending time doing something that serves no purpose. Like instead of studying, you are just wasting time playing computer games. So you should do something useful with your time rather than just wasting time doing something that is not very useful, wasting time. Um, Whale over time means having a great time or doing something that is really fun. So we had a whale of time, okay, over time on our trip to Disney World, okay? You had a great time. They had a great time. A whale over time. That's a very common expression that people use. Killing time means doing something to pass the time. Let's say you're waiting for someone. So he was killing time by playing games on. I was killing time by playing games on my mobile until my date arrived. He's dating someone, waiting for someone to come for dinner or something like that. So she was late. So he was just like playing with his mobile, playing mobile games or something like that until his date arrived. Time flies, yes, time passes quickly when you're having fun. That's true. Time flies when you're having fun. So the kids were sad the party was over, but time flies when you are having fun. Behind the times means old fashioned or out of date. Okay, my granddad still has a black and white TV. He is so behind the times. So he's not using a modern, smart, color TV. Do time means to serve a prison time. Okay, he was doing time. It means he was in prison. Okay, he had to do time after getting caught breaking into someone's home. So to do time means to be in prison. Too much time on one's hands. Someone hasn't got much to do. So I will help you with your shopping. I have too much time on my hands. So he's free. He hasn't got much to do. He's helping someone else. Bless him. That's a good thing to do. Turn back time. I think that phrase comes from a song for Cher. If I could turn back time. Ta, ta, ta. Yes, that's right. Okay, someone could go back to the past and relive what has already occurred. Okay, I wish I could turn back time to my high school days. Okay, yeah, that's it. And don't forget the song for Cher. If I could turn back time. Yes, okay. Beat the clock means doing something before the available or allocated time is up. Okay, he just beat the clock and got the article to the printer before 5 o'clock. So he's finished the job just before the time he's supposed to be finishing it. Better late than never. That is a nice idiom, actually, a nice expression, a nice phrase. Being late in doing something is better than not doing it at all. Yes, that's true. Better late than never. So, sorry I missed dinner. At least I got here in time for dessert. Okay, it's better late than never. So he missed the meal, but he's going to eat the dessert. Crack of dawn means at the very first light, okay? We call it the crack of dawn, as if the sky is being cracked and a bit of light started to show. That's dawn. So very early in the morning. So he gets up at the crack of dawn every day to take the dog for a walk. Oh, what a time. Must be cold. Okay. The 11th hour, having something happen at the very last minute. Okay, so she had to cancel her holiday at the 11th hour, but she still got a refund. So she's lucky she got her money back again, even if she did cancel the holiday for some reason, maybe a family reason or health reason for her or something like that. She couldn't go on a holiday and she canceled the flight and the holiday completely at the 11th hour. Many of these idioms, guys, and phrases sometimes are used in films, okay, or in songs, okay, as you've seen, like the songs I was talking about, and you find some films, lots of films actually use phrases like this. Okay, good. On the dot, okay, means something happening at the exact time. He arrived for the interview on the dot, which means exactly on the time he's supposed to be there. Once in a blue moon means something that happens very rarely, okay? So I go to the golf club once in a blue moon to make my friends happy. So he doesn't really fancy playing golf, but he just goes there to meet his friends, let's say every month or every couple of months, whatever. In a blink of an eye is a yeah also a common phrase. It means something happens very quickly. So in a blink of an eye, okay, the years passed. She was off to college. Where has my little girl gone? You got that? So in a blink of an eye means something that happens quickly. The years pass quickly. The time, the days, the months, without realizing. Suddenly discover you're growing old. Your hair is getting gray, and you're having children and grandchildren. It's life is time flies, as they say. Absolutely, time flies. Like sand through an hourglass. Yes, we all know the hourglass with the sand, so we can say means very quickly. Okay, so every day seems to be gone faster than the one before. Time slipping by like sand through an hourglass. If you all remember the old hourglass, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't have a photo here for it, but I think it's the old, the old clock where you have sand inside the glass and you turn it up and upside down and then you put it back again. Yes. Okay. Like clockwork means regular on schedule. Okay. The postman arrives promptly at our house at noon. Okay. Every day like clockwork. So the postman is coming always on time. Okay. Like clockwork. They obviously receive lots of letters. Set a clock to it, to something, okay? You set the clock to it, like something happens, let's say in a neighborhood or in the street or whatever, frequently and the same time, so you can tell what time it is when that thing happened, okay? Like the ice cream van, okay, arrives at 4 p.m. past midday, okay, every day. You could set a clock to it. So the ice cream van comes, yes, well, we used to do that actually. We used to hear him coming he plays some music actually. So when you hear the music, you know it's ice cream van and everyone runs trying to buy a 99. If you remember 99 ice cream cone, yes, that happens a lot when we used to be young. Turn back the clock. Oh, another song for Johnny Hay Jazz. Turn back the clock. Bring the days of time to a stop. Okay. Yes. Return to the past or to previous way of doing things. Okay. We can't turn back the clock. What's happened has happened. Yeah, that's true. We can't stop time. It's always ticking and always moving. And so Turn Back the Clock was a song for a band called Johnny Hay Jazz. Okay, so as I told you, many of these phrases are used in songs and in poetry and in whatever. They are used quite a lot actually. Sometimes in headlines for newspapers, okay, or in speeches by famous people. I think that's it, guys. So we talked about time. There you go. We talked about time and lots of idioms and phrases that we use the word time to it. So I will leave you with the song Turn Back the Clock, Bring the Wheels of Time to a Stop. Okay? That's it, girls and guys, and I thank you.